Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. We are discussing about solitude, how to observe the solitude. We saw somehow to retire from all busy schedules, once a day at least, just for 30 minutes. We get 24 hours a day, and to spend the 30 minutes by which you get inexpressible and beyond your understanding the benefits. The whole rejuvenation of yourself will be there. Every time you enter into solitude, especially in the beginning of spiritual life, you will see you are opening something new door, something, a step ahead, a link you are getting somewhere without your knowledge, without your perception, which you will be knowing a little later. And this 30 minutes, most of the time goes, we saw yesterday, in the run that with which we come and sit. Then we see a little calmness is attained. And each day, when it becomes habit, after some time, you will see that the moment you sit, you are sitting, attaining that calmness, and now you will know how to turn inward and begin the inner journey. So it is like a small school boy, early in his days of just finishing the infancy and entering the childhood, he starts going to the school. He doesn't understand what for is he going. He goes and plays, slowly becomes, little by little, he is being injected or infused with the understanding that I have a purpose of coming here. I have to learn. The same thing happens in the solitude, and if you are not going to solitude now and then, you will find it very difficult to balance the secular life and the, if not anything, before everybody gets up, you can get up and sit in a corner. Get rid of the sleep, be awake and go and sit. The second thing is select a calm and beautiful place where nothing reminds you of your work and duty, your responsibilities and duties. Nothing. A calm place in which you are reminded of the divine. Usually a small incense stick burning, or a light of instrumental music or somewhere going on, which doesn't disturb you but encourages you. The small, fine music, instrumental music, will create a new atmosphere, which removes all the kind of negativity in the place. If it is not there, you have to internally try to sing a small tune to yourself, by which your mind becomes tranquil and dedicated. This is what we saw yesterday, the selection of a calm place where we can go and see. And a third thing is, don't carry anything with you except absolutely necessary, unavoidable things. Even if you go for 2-3 days or a few days, don't carry anything. Just empty hand, especially be free from mobile. It is a great curse for the humanity and of course a blessing also. If you use properly, it is a blessing. If you misuse, it's a curse. So, don't carry at all. And by chance you will have to carry, see that it is disconnected from the link. And you have only music in that, remove that SIM card or anything and see that if you are using it, no inner calls, no outer calls, no link to the internet, nothing. You are alone with God. This is another thing you have to observe, that is not to carry. And don't gather any information, peeping out from the window and trying to know who is there around, what is happening. No, peep within, not outside. Most of the people who sit in ekanta, I have seen they have already gathered in that silence and solitude so many information of the outside, just from the windows and doors peeping out. That should not happen. Even if it falls on your eyes, it should not be grasped. Something falling on your ears should not be grasped. Leave it. You become indifferent to the whole world and fully awake to the divine. This is another thing, and you will see many things as you progress. And in spiritual life, not only in the beginning, it becomes absolutely necessary for short periods now and then. And then what happens is, as you grow spiritually, you feel a little now and then greater need to enter into solitude. Oh, let me go and come. And this will not be, you are going into solitude and coming out, need not be noticed by anybody. Need not be, means people will start commenting in good way or bad way. Why give room for all that? If you are not able to tolerate it, when people criticize or do something, you will not be able to tolerate it. When they praise also, oh, look at him, he is in this solitude now and then. We are not doing for praise or blame. We are doing for our spiritual evolution. As far as possible, let it be a secret, unknown to thee. In our monasteries and all, most of the people spend the midnight. When all are asleep, they get up and go for ekanta, as if whole world is sleeping. Everywhere there is silence and you alone are awake. And there you will see that for some time, slowly you will understand. One thing is, first thing the solitude does for you is to break down your busy schedule. We think, I am so busy, I said, don't disturb me. I have to go here, I have to go there, I have to do this, Call him for 5 minutes, he says, no, I am busy, don't call me. Now, the run of this busyness, you will be breaking. You think, you will slowly understand, it is not necessary to run. I can calmly attend to all my things without being busy unnecessarily. And I can attend to all things calmly. That breaking of your busyness is one of the things. Second thing is, people will be expecting so many things from you. You will be expecting so many things from people. These expectations will break. When you are sitting in solitude, nobody expects you. Something expect from you. Maximum, your guru or well-wishers will expect that you will attain something in your life. It is something like a blessing. Then you will see, you also have no expectations. You are in solitude. No expectation from me. Expectation is from the divine. I am sitting here, Lord. Look at me, look at me. Have mercy on me, have compassion on me. Accept me as I am. So this is all expectation is from nature and God. The expectations break. And then dependence break. I am dependent on others. Others are dependent on me. I will know that I am not inevitable. Without me, everything can go on nicely. Otherwise, I will be thinking, if I am not there, nothing will happen. I am indispensable. You will know that you are not indispensable. Everything goes on whether you are there or not, it goes on. You are not at all needed there. We will be wrongly thinking of many things. Then when you enter into solitude, you will know. And the world, we are thinking of so many things of the world, doing good to the world, this, that and all. It is for our own good. The world is not going to transform. But my expression of love and some seeking for the others is going to make me evolve. For my evolution, for my own evolution, I am going to serve others. Not because they are going to be benefited by my services. Who can change the world? Who can help others? So, we will see that the world is not on my shoulders. World goes on, and there is Lord and the nature to look after. Everything is programmed. Everything is going in a perfect order. And the only thing is we are disordered. And to bring ourselves into order, we are sitting here. The world is not on my shoulders. These are the new understandings you find. Oh, then you will understand, I have to be only a servant of this. I have been called here, given this human body, only to be servant of this world. How humble you will become, how small you become, the more small you become, spiritually big and big you are becoming. The external ego, which was seeking so many things, how did it tell me like this? How this ego now becomes small, no expectations. Anything it is able to tolerate and anything is able to sacrifice. These are the main advantages that you get staying in solitude. And one of the important things is you will hear your own heart speaking. We have never turned. There is a call from the divine from within constantly, and my own soul is panting for something which I am not able to understand. I listen to my heart now in solitude. It will be weeping for something, whether it is world or God or something. Something is I am finding lacking in my heart. So what I do is, in solitude, that weeping becomes audible to me. My own heart speaking becomes audible to me. I am busy in the world. I keep myself busy so that I am deaf to the call of the Lord. Lord is calling from within, but I am turning deaf ears to that, and there is the call of my heart. I am not listening. Now you will listen. You will listen to the call of the God also from within. Oh, time is going. Life is going, wake up my child, come, come, time, finish your task for having come to this world. God is calling. And we hear that voice of the Lord by turning inward and listening. Because my busy schedule, my busy mind in the world has been able to rest. And when we are in solitude, we find great rest within ourselves. I am resting within myself. I am becoming something like integrated. I was multiple personality working in the world in various levels. Something I was be dealing with one person in one way, another person in another way. So many ways I was, multiple personality was there, all that are slowly getting integrated. Like saint's life, it will be like saint's life. Slowly I am moving towards oneness of my inner being, the integrated form. It happens only in solitude, because individual dealings with so many people in so many ways are dissolved. Now I am getting, now when I go out, I must see that I am neutral to all, I am equal to all. Equanity I have developed to maintain this, what I get in the solitude. I rest, I refresh, I become refreshed, regenerated. And these are the things, otherwise in the day-to-day work and activities, I'll be getting, because of the monotony, I'll be getting exhausted. Now you are recouping yourself from that, a kind of fallen state in the run of the work. You are busy, and slowly you will see that you are getting lost. You are losing all your strength. Now each time you go and come, you are refreshed. You are full of zeal and enthusiasm again to enter into the field of activity. Do all your spiritual practice calmly, because you are charged yourself there. Sitting in solitude, what did you do? You are charged yourself with the divine. This charge is sufficient for you to move one more day in the world and act. Again you go to the solitude. In solitude you rip yourself, rid yourself of all contents and thoughts, concerns and responsibilities. All you are alone. Nothing is there with you, nothing disturbs you, and that you are facing God and God alone, and God is facing. See that there is no diversions, no past thoughts, no future plannings. Dissolve all that. You are by yourself. Then it is real solitude. Otherwise, you are sitting in a corner and start thinking of your past. So many thoughts are coming and going, and you are planning for the future. It is no more ekanta. It is no more solitude. And this kind of solitude, real solitude, this is real solitude. You are separated from all things. You have become kevala, eka. You alone. And you are placing yourself at the feet of God. So, one thing is, you are undergoing thorough purification. Your understanding are changing. When you enter the world, you will see only thing you have to do in this world is to give love. And only things you have to carry wherever you go, wherever you stay, wherever you live, is the Lord within and nothing else. And then when you get these small understandings clear, you will see that your inner spiritual world to transcend all limitations, all bondages are possible to you. So, and we also see whoever have achieved something great in their life, be it literary work or scientific discoveries, we see that they loved solitude and lived solitude. These Puranas, Vedavyasa writes, not in the busy world, sitting in a corner, contemplating on, he gets lost himself. The whole Leela, what happened, is before his eyes, just passing. He has logged himself to the cosmic knowledge, and the past is going just like a present before his eyes, and he writes down. Whoever has, even whether it is Newton or any other scientist, you will see great philosophers, they loved solitude and lived in solitude. In solitude, you will be becoming slowly one with the nature, and nature reveals her secrets, many of the secrets with which, and no disturbances. Your thought process and your link is constant, unbroken link with the divine, unbroken link with the nature. This all great people have done, and your greatness and our greatness lies in attaining God in and through this silence and solitude. The solitude always goes with silence, no inner dialogue. Otherwise people will go on non-stop, even in dream. The inner dialogue continues. Now everything is calm. This is what we see in process of going through the solitude. Why do we need solitude? Is all benefits, basic leveling of the ground and making the ground free from all weeds and everything for cultivation, what all you do before you plant the seeds, what all process you do, all this takes place in solitude. Either your own internal solitude being amidst the people also, which is possible with a little efforts, or leaving everything and entering into a solitary, calm and pleasant place, and actual solitude. Here is internal solitude, there is internal and external solitude. More helpful, because now and then when you get up, nothing must be able to disturb your continuation of solitude. Everything tries to, whatever you see in the world, whatever you touch, whatever you hear, anything, any perceptions of this world, first thing it does is to make you forget God, make you forget yourself. It presents, I am here. I am here means any object says I am here. Your vision separates it from all things and looks at it. All others things have fallen down from your mind. It has made you to forget yourself, forget the world, forget God, and in your mind only this object is lodging. Now you see, this should not happen in solitude, and it will not happen. Everything is reminding you of God, it should become. Till then you need a solitude. Then when everything is reminding you of God, there is no more solitude needed. Otherwise now everything is making you forget God. Now if it gets turned, if you start seeing divine everywhere, and everything will start making you feel the divinity. So that is what we see in solitude. And another thing we have to remember is, Don't hurry up in life. Hurry bari. It is hurrying. I have to go somewhere, I am hurrying. This hurrying, it's kind of disorder, but it is not disorder of your schedule. You are properly programmed. I have to be there here at this time. I have to be there. I have to do this at this hour. Everything is properly scheduled. There is no disorder in the schedule, but disorder in mind, brain, disorder in your heart. Heart is disorder, and brain is disorder. It is not properly able to maintain the inner calmness and external activity. There is disorder. Inner calmness must be maintained with the external schedule. Otherwise, we miss this. Hurrying is a kind of disorder of the heart and disorder of the mind. Everything externally, your program, everything so beautiful, your daily routines. But this, how do you set correct? Make it mind calm when attending to all things. Without hurrying, you will be doing everything. So this is what we see in our life, that everything must be pleasant to your heart, pleasant to people around. It must be your very presence and behavior, your talk and thinking must be in such a way it brings peace and pleasantness in everybody's heart, in everybody's mind. That kind of the transformation of personality from a kind of disturbed states to the calm and pleasant personality, which is liked by all and which is utilized by all, which awakens all, is possible only when you train yourself sitting in solitude. When you change yourself sitting in solitude, you improve yourself, develop yourself, grow yourself in solitude. You understand the necessity of solitude. And where do you get? Anywhere, anytime. See that you will not miss it even a single day. It must become a till everything reminds you of God. So then your solitude has ended. Everything is solitude. When you start seeing divine everywhere, what more solitude? Everything is a solitude. That is what we have to slowly expand ourselves. Expansion of heart and expansion of consciousness. Expansion of consciousness leads you to discover God. Expansion of heart helps you to discover yourself. Who am I? Where am I? Because expansion of heart, you become one with all beings. You hold the whole universe in your arms. When you hold you are discovering yourself. When your consciousness expands, your individual consciousness merges in the cosmic consciousness. Cosmic consciousness is God. So you will be discovering God. You will be discovering the eternal existence by expanding your consciousness. Your heart expands. You discover yourself. To know yourself, to know God, first glimpses form in the solitude when you sit and call on God. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.